Disclaimer. Hey everyone, just a quick heads up before we get started. I want to let you know I'm completely transparent. This channel shares my personal trading journey and insights, including discussions of significant gains. Please remember, past performance is not a guarantee of future success, and all trading involves substantial risk. This content is for informational and entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. Please always do your own research and consult with a professional financial advisor before making any trading decisions. I am not responsible for any actions taken based on the information provided in this video. Use this information at your own risk. This is the $8 challenge. Thank you so much for coming by. Today is episode 14, and I have not written anything down from today. This is all old notes, and unfortunately, as you already know, clicking on the video, down 24% today. Man, it was a battle. And I really just did not have time to write everything down, kind of playing catch up here. So I'm just going to walk you guys through a little bit, unconventional, non-traditional, however you want to look at it, just not the way I normally do it. So if you're new here, please subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. And please leave that like down below. It really helps me out. So here we go. Let's dive right in. Not going to waste too much time here. I hope you guys all had a great day today. As you know, I've had better days. I hate red days. Oh, do I hate red days? But, I learn the most from them, and that's an absolute fact. Some days are just easy to trade, and you don't take a whole lot out of it except for profit. And other days, you battle, and you just come out with lessons. So today was one of those days, and looking at it right here, it looks so weird not having the arrows on here. But I made 7 trades today, and I actually took basically 3 different hedge positions. So I bought calls and puts basically back to back, and you can kind of see here. I'm not going to read off every single one because that is a lot. I'm just going to get tripped up trying to go through those individually. But you can see I think there was 2 green trades, 4 red, and 1 break even. So the percentage was not great. And really, the market just did not want to give good opportunities today. We're trading such a tight range, just choppy, sideways trading. A couple moves, really just the morning, one good move to the downside. And then the last few minutes of the day, there's that move right there. And if you're trading same-day expirations on Webull, you can't capitalize on that because you can't trade after 15 o'clock. So if you're trading on E-Trade or those other platforms, you can. But then you're paying more for fees. So that's one of the reasons I like Webull. It's only 11 cents to trade an options contract versus I think like $1.50 or so in E-Trade or TD, those other kind of platforms. So the fees are exponentially I can't talk, man. What a Monday. The fees are exponentially less. Anyways, let's move on. Not a whole lot to say, I guess. You can see I was really just trying to catch a good move, but I just did not catch one. My best trade of the day, you can see I got in at 14 and I got stopped out at 16, and at peak I was actually at $19, and I was really just trying to let it breathe and run, and that was at 13.14. So let's just cover that trade here really quick at least. That's when I ended up cutting losses, but I got in right around here at 13.07, and which was a great entry. As you can see, we found support right there, and I was like, all right, let me just get in. Hopefully I can catch a nice green move after the frustrating chop of the day. And it was looking really good, but then we hit strong rejection right here around 4.57, and I was like, oh man, come on, can we hold? So I had a stop loss take profit order in there, and I was just watching that kind of play out and moving it up with it. But unfortunately, as you can see, it came back down and stopped me out at 16. And I was just like, man. For a second, I was thinking about canceling those orders and then manually entering the order to sell it at 19. And I kind of wish I would have. But also, I wanted to take that chance, take that risk, and hopefully it would go and continue in that trend. But, that is not what the market had for me in store today. I don't even know if that made sense. Oh my gosh. If you're watching still, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Apparently I am just tripping on my tongue today. But yeah, that's really the only one I really wanted to cover. Last trade of the day. It was a 3-minute trade, and this one in at 6, out at 7, and I almost held this longer, but after being beat up all day, I was just like, I'm just going to take profit, take that victory. When I have red days like this, it feels good to at least end on a green note. So if I can take one quick trade and just kind of get that victory under my belt, that's just a good way for me to end, and kind of the best case scenario for a bad day. So anyways, let's take a look at the account. Down 24. My streak ended 9 green days in a row. That is the record for the $8 challenge. Actually, that's only the 4th red day since the start. So really, I've traded 5 out of 15, 17 days traded, 14 green, 14, 13 green, 4 red. So not bad, not bad at all. I just hate red days though, so it's a little frustrating. But you live and you learn, and I learned the most from the red days, unfortunately. But anyways, that's all I have for the video. Please leave that like for my pain and struggle. I appreciate it. And I hope you guys did better than me today. It wasn't hard. Even if you didn't trade, that beats that beats the red day. So anyways, it's very important to be able to laugh at yourself, and just not beat yourself up, because in the past I've had red days, and they've weighed on me hard. I think about it too much all day and night, and it's important to reflect on them, but don't let them constantly weigh down on your mind, and don't let that kind of bring fear into your next trade, because you can have a bad day of trading and be scared to make the next trade because you don't want to have a loss. So it's important to reflect, but just at the same time, you gotta shrug it off and move on. So that's my tip of the day. Hope you stay happy and healthy, and I'll see you tomorrow.